I don't think I would leave right now just because we've done 2 weeks of this. I'd like to know that I could be a finisher, and I'd like to try my best to be a finisher.
Oh yeah, I'm not quitting the race. I've already come this far. I'm gonna finish. There's ice cream at the end, all right? I'm not stopping if there's ice cream on the line. Almost every day when we woke up, I was so sore and tired and didn't think I could get it done. And by the end of the day, I sat back and realized I can do this and it's possible. So, and to be honest with you, for the past 3 weeks before this camp, I had been sitting on my butt due to quarantine. And so you can go from 0 to 100 as long as you believe in yourself.
I definitely think the camp is difficult, but I think I'll be better for it in the end, and I'm excited to kill Joe's death race.
It's happened more times than I can count. Doesn't matter where I am in the world. I'm training the kids early in the morning, just like we've been doing since they're 4 years old. Some parent pops out of nowhere and says, "What the hell are you doing?" and starts screaming at me. You give me 5 minutes, I promise you, you'll be sending your kids my way too. We don't quit anything. We're gonna hold hands, we're gonna get through this together.
I just want to quit this one thing.
Of course you do.
It's so hard.
It's not mom's, it's not Joe, it's not coaches, it's your race.
You went through 13 days. I want you to do 20 more minutes. You're finishing this.
Camp Spartan is now in session. "13 days of hardship, right? 13 days of tears, 13 days of breaking and boiling points. But on this 14th day, because of all that hard work they put in, they should be ready. We'll find out.
Right now, we just did a little introduction with the young people over there. We gave them their very first task that they have to do just to be considered for entry into this event. We have 3 tubes over there with different weights. So they gotta get together as a team. All 24 kids have to participate in getting the tubes over here as soon as I get up on this balcony. And after that, they'll get a quick interview with Joe and myself. And if they do both of those well, we'll start the race.
My buddy Josh became the race director for Death Race because I wanted to step out after 13 days. I wanted to bring a fresh face in, somebody who was a little more hardcore. Josh has done a ton of death races himself. We've become friends over the years, and he's got a lot of expertise with children.
Let's go, number 1, let's go. Any one reason why you think you're gonna finish?
Because I like hard challenges.
I think if I do it, I'll be much stronger after.
Really?
I'm ready to go.
Because I've trained really hard for this and I can't back down now. I'm not gonna just dominate your death race. I'm gonna destroy it.
Those are big words. We're getting those on camera, you know. Is this gonna be yours at the end of this race?
Definitely.
There's no more room for any more participants. I'm sorry you missed the deadline.
Just for you to know, I'm gonna dominate this, and I don't care if there's no more room.
Over the years, we found that people just tap out when times get tough. Once we put a new process in place which requires participants to get an article written in a newspaper saying, "I'm gonna do the death race, I'm gonna finish the death race," and now they're held accountable by their local community, they're more likely to finish, they're more likely to push through. The kids were gonna have to fight their way in to do this race. They had to realize that this was a privilege. Not everybody gets to do this. And as such, when they're at that breaking point, they have to remember they fought their way in. They needed a reason to stick it out and finish.
All right, guys, it is time for us to earn your bibs back. Hopefully you all get them, but I can't guarantee that. Get close to Rob and listen very carefully because we're not telling you the rules over and over again.
So,
You're gonna get a cup. You're also gonna get an egg. You're also gonna get some M&Ms. You have to pour the water in the cup, but you also have to put the egg under your neck, and you have to walk a lap around the circle. But you also have to have the M&Ms in the cup, but the M&Ms can't touch the water.
What? Oh, got it.
We drink the water and then put the M&Ms on the cup. And then you have to hold the egg here and then the M&Ms hold the cup. And then hold the M&Ms cup.
And you have to get the water, you can't swallow the
The M&M challenge was a fun challenge, but at the same time, we wanted the kids to think. You know what? Let's do something fun for them. Let's have them solve a problem. Like, you can't complete this challenge unless you could do some problem solving in your mind, and I think the kids enjoyed it.
You have to put the egg under your chin, right? You have to have 3 M&Ms in the cup, and you have to have your mouth full of water. You have to make it 3 times around without the water spilling, without the egg cracking, and without the M&Ms fading their color. And it's kind of hard for the M&Ms to fade their color because the M&Ms get wet.
That brown one? That looks pretty good. 2 more. 3. Okay, try again.
Oh, it was my little one, my 7-year-old. She's got to make it. If she doesn't make it, she's out. If she doesn't make it, she's out, right? It's hard for a parent, hard for me, right? It's my event. Hard for me to say, well, you didn't make it. Sorry, you're out.
Those look beautiful. Yeah. 2 more. You got 10 minutes.
Got it, Alex.
Looks good. You're done. You're done.
So we just finished the second task and we're moving on to the third. We're getting our bibs back that we had to put on the fence at the beginning, and we're lining up with our sandbags to get to the next task.
Right now, these kids are creating a string guideline from the bottom of the mountain all the way to the top.
Genius.
They have 2.5 hours to do it, which is the time they set themselves. Right now, I'm not very optimistic about them making their timeline or creating a pathway that can actually be followed by human beings, but we'll see. They seem to be working hard.
Jack, what is happening?
Chaos is happening.
Communication's got to do a bit better. Some people are getting too far ahead, not knowing what's happening in the back, and then they're getting frustrated, but come on, you can do it.
Everybody's attention. If you think you are legitimately one of the 5 best rope climbers, I want you to raise your hand.
Brian.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you raise your hand, go sit on the stairs back there. Everybody here has things that they're awesome at and things that they suck at, right? These guys right here, rope climbing is easy for them. Some people, rope climbing is not easy for. This death race is not about your achievement on one thing. It doesn't impress me that you can climb a rope fast. What's gonna impress me is that everybody here gets up the rope twice quickly and safely.
Joe, hold me up. Try to go, 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 go. Yeah! You got this, you got this, you got this. Yes! All right, go, 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 come on. Put your feet up. No, no, no. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Stay there. Hold on the knot. Stand the knot. Stand up right here. Stand up. Right here. Yeah. Hands above your head.
Deep breaths.
It's just Samantha if she wants.
Get my mark?
Oh, yes,
No, bro, you just wait.
Yeah, I can go back there and she can use my shoulders.
So what is it? All right. You got this. You got this. You can do it. You can do it. Samantha, you can do this. You can do this. So close. Right there. Samantha, you can do it. There you go.
Done. The ones that really are going to learn something are the ones that had the hardest time with it, because you can get up there. You just need the right help sometimes. Right.
Morgan, come on!
Keep going.
Keep going!
36 seconds left.
Keep moving, okay? All right? And it's really good for this.
Yes. Should we keep our rocks?
Sweetie, okay? Just keep people with you. Keep warm. Honestly, keep on smacking your hand. Keep moving. The key is moving. You got this. You gotta keep. Trust me. You just gotta keep moving. We're gonna get up here with everybody else. Let's take one step at a time. Let's get with everybody else.
She'll be back next year when she has more body fat. And the river isn't so cold.
Think about it. You're not going to disappoint. It's your race. Like I said, it's not mom's, it's not Joe, it's not coaches, it's your race, right? It's not my race, it's your race. You have to decide. Forget about disappointing anybody.
I think I found my limitation, and I could go on, but I don't want to get hurt, and I know that I'm very close to my limitation.
If you're going to push yourself forward and end up getting injured, it's not worth it. You know what's going on inside your head right now, whether you want to stop or go, and that's what matters.
I'm gonna drop out and keep helping my team and encourage them to do what they can do.
Thank you very much. Kick butt. You can just throw your bib over on that fence post over there.
I've done much more than I thought I would be able to, and once I go home, I'm going to train more. I'm going to do as much as I can, and I'm going to find a new limitation and push those boundaries. But I'm proud of everyone here and myself for what we've done.
It is about 9:40. I'm just trying to make it through, and that's as much as anybody else of us can ask, is that we all just stay together as a team and we all make it through.
The worst of it is to sit up after you finish.
We have to go through fences underneath, keep our sandbag on our stomach. We cannot let our sandbag drop. It's definitely going to get harder, but you got to stay with the mentality that you can push yourself as far as you need to push yourself.
So basically, use your bib to cover your eyes and then bring your hat down over your eyes and nose. If we see your face, it's a penalty.
The dark hike was a challenge Josh had come up with, the race director had come up with. He said they were going to build a rope handrail to the top of the mountain very early on while it was still light out. At night, they would be blindfolded, and these children would have to deal with their worst fears. Could they go out in the darkness, blindfolded, and follow that rope to the top of the mountain?
These guys are pulling deep now. It always happens this way after dark. It all changes, and tired hasn't kicked in yet. And as soon as tired kicks in, we're going to see some more stuff. So now they're using what we did during the week, all the hard stuff that we did. They're having to dig. There are people here that are afraid of the dark. I've seen you these past 2 weeks do everything we've done together. I know you can finish what's going on. You want to try a little bit more? You don't want to? Okay. Are you going to go down there?
Yeah, I'm bringing her to the house and then I'll come catch back up with you.
Okay.
On your step, right? Take your feet up.
She's already gone down there.
Emma, you have to trust
Why don't you go down here to go to the bathroom?
Wait, pull it back?
Yeah.
She was scared?
She was scared, I think, yeah. Of the dark.
Staying in? The race? Still in?
Yes, of course.
Still in?
Yeah.
Still in?
Yeah.
You still in?
Yeah.
You dropped out?
Tired, sort of confused, but it's challenging but fun.
Know the signs.
I mean, my shoulders are really sore from the sandbags, but
Sandbags back up, masks on, hats on.
here we go.
made it to the halfway point up the mountain, and they were given a choice. Everybody here could do a blindfolded, in the dark rope climb, or we could continue up the mountain to finish the second half. And everybody here elected to do the rope climb. They all successfully managed to get to the top of the rope, which means they've earned the right to remove their masks and put their bibs back on where they belong. And then we're going to head back down the mountain on to the next challenge.
Bring that one down and come back up.
Shifts the center of gravity.
Yep.
Here was a great way to teach kids how to deal with cold water. Cold water, by the way, it is the hardest thing for any human to deal with. Taking a cold shower, getting in a cold tub, very hard for people to deal with. But if the kids could learn to deal with that pain and suffering, they can deal with anything in life.
Josh, Connor, right next to me.
Connor, come on out, do penalty.
I'm sorry, Connor, but I can't let you suffer like that.
Now, 21 for you. All right.
And then we gave them some tools. Hey, listen, there are going to be times in your life when you're cold. Guess what? Run, do squats, do push-ups, do burpees. You can quickly raise your core temperature. You can get warm again. Hug your competitor. Use each other's body temperature to stay warm. These are important life lessons.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Out of the water, go run.
I just dropped out of the death race at 8.5 hours in. Got to the point where we were about to enter the river again, and my body was just telling me not to do this. Big respect for all of these people who stayed in.
Why do you want to stay?
Because I want to get a skull.
It's all about a skull. Skull costs $7. We'll just buy you a skull.
No, because I want to finish.
Your brother quit?
Yeah, he's out.
Why?
He doesn't like the cold that much. He's like more sensitive.
We're running them through an exam, and they are failing miserably.
How many square miles is the town of Pittsfield, Vermont?
They must pay attention. When they hear a correct answer on this exam, they have to remember the answer so that when it comes back to their turn, they can repeat the answer they heard.
What is the major route that runs up and down through this town?
Route 1.
No, that was so close.
When you guys get all 10 in a row correct, the quiz is over.
Oh!
It really created frustration amongst all the kids. They were tired, they were sleep deprived, they were cold, they were waiting for their Chipotle, they wanted to eat, it was right there, right at their fingertips, so they were frustrated, like, how do I get my food? Well, you gotta get the answer right.
So, roughly, how many people live in the town of Pittsfield, Vermont? 400. That was so close, but good, but no.
It's not breaking you physically, it's breaking you mentally.
Jalen, the river. What is the name of it?
Schwedes.
Yeah, Tweeds, that's good. Good enough.
1.
Counts. Yeah! 2. All right, cool. Yeah, here we go. Yep, perfect. All right, perfect. Good job. All right. Yep, good. Yep, awesome. Yeah, there we go! Yes!
Nice.
Holy crap! How many square miles is it? 20. Yes! Yeah! You learned about Pittsfield.
Good job, everybody. Put
Now-
the sandbags down and you can eat.
Be careful what you wish for, because when you eat a wonderful meal like that, and now you feel a little warmer, and you got those calories in your belly, boy, that's an easy time to quit, because it feels good. I don't want to go back out. I don't want to go out. I got to go out of the barn. It's cold out there. I'm tired. I just ate a great meal. I don't want to continue.
How tired are you?
To a 1 to 10, I'm probably like a 7.
I can't guarantee that I'm not going to quit, but I can guarantee that I'm going to try my best.
A bunch of your friends are upstairs chilling out and just talking about this stuff and they're having a good time. And they all did a great job. And they decided they had reached their end. Any one of you can do the same thing, and there's no shame in it. So when you come out of this room, just like I said, for every single challenge we've done, I expect 100% commitment. You guys are all going to be there at the end. Everybody's got their sandbag. Follow me.
Wait.
Wait, what? You are in charge of your own race. Everybody else outside. For sure.
Guys, you rock.
The answer is no. I want you to do 20 more minutes, and then you can quit. 20 more minutes.
Success breeds success in all parts of life, not just for children, for all of us. So it's so important when we take on something hard and we're in the valley of death and it hurts, we muster up every ounce of energy we have to finish. Oh my God, that breeds itself.
It's her option. She can choose whether to quit or not.
You don't get to choose that for her. You gave her a choice. You can't take that away from her.
I'm not letting her quit. She put in 12 hard days on this farm. I can't even believe that you guys would let her quit.
Because it's her choice.
She would never let you quit.
She would.
No, she wouldn't.
Yes, she would.
No.
That success comes again and again and again. And by the way, there's physiology to prove it, right? The neuroscientists, they say, we actually see the tracks in the brain. When we look under the microscope, we see this person took on hard stuff and finished it.
Elsie's family, she has killed herself. She spent an entire year begging me to come back to this year's death race. She's having a moment of weakness. We all have moments of weakness.
Me and my bib.
You gotta tell them right now. Hurry up, you gotta fight it right now if you want.
Could you give me one push?
I want my big back.
Do you want your bib back, or is it because everybody's putting pressure on you?
No, I want it back.
If you want it back, go up and get it. But the next time you tell me...
You don't want him to get hurt, and you don't want to push him too far. But she's fine. She was fine 10 minutes ago. She was eating a burrito. So she's getting through this, and it will change the trajectory of her life. Either way. So she's gonna finish this.
How you feeling?
Not bad. I mean, this isn't too bad.
The sandbag roll to sunrise. Oh my God, that was awful. The grass was wet and cold. It was dark. It was during those witching hours. That's when we're designed to be sleeping. So to be out there pushing this sandbag and almost like in a trance, right? They're just pushing those sandbags. But they surprised me. They kept going. They did not want to quit it. They had so much invested at that point, they weren't going to drop.
You're the youngest one here. You're still in it, right? What do you think? He's in your couple pushes? Yeah. There you go. One at a time. Good job, bud.
They needed to learn that even a monotonous task that sucks shall pass. And the kids learn that. The kids learn you know what, I gotta get a little gritty. I need a little resilience here. Yes, it's just going on forever. It doesn't seem like we're ever gonna finish this. It's dark, I'm tired, it sucks, I'm cold, I'm wet.
Why would you quit when you only have 8 to 6 hours left? It just doesn't make sense.
No, you have to start there.
I'm kind of tired, but all I need is the sun to come out and shine, because then I'll feel the warmth.
But if I just keep pushing the sandbag, just like in life, I will eventually get to the finish line.
I feel like we did this. Is that good? No, can you stop posting?
the kids walked into the barn and they realized the race was over, you might as well have just bought them all tickets to Disneyland and put out, you know, as many chocolate chip cookies that a kid could eat. They were so elated. They were so happy. They had literally just killed Godzilla. I mean, this was like, yeah, that was an awesome, awesome moment.
Josh, who organized the last day, which was supposed to be like hell day, and everybody was gonna break, and we only had 5 skulls, he kept shaking his head and saying, these kids won't quit. They just won't quit. So super impressed with this group, super impressed.
The Silent Killer Award.
It's Connor!
Connor! Most improved. I wasn't here last year, but what I heard, this has to go to Elsie.
But mark my words, that's not the moment they're gonna remember. You know what they're gonna remember? They're gonna remember the 14-day journey. And science proves that. That's when the serotonin, when the dopamine, when all those chemicals in the brain are being released, was that journey. Finish line was awesome. They were cheering, they were happy. It was fun for us to see it, but it's the journey they're gonna talk about with their grandkids.
She begged her parents to pick her up. She said, why am I doing this stupid stuff? I want to sleep in late. I've been bugging her for a year like I bug you guys. Anyway, on the back of the letter it says, if you say the sky's the limit, you're limiting yourself. That's interesting. Let's open this up and see if she calls me a jerk or suggests that maybe my way is the bad way. Let's see. Let's see what this says. Dear Mr. De Sena, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to participate in the death race. Even though it was incredibly hard, harder than anything I'd ever done in my life, I am so proud of myself for finishing this. It has changed my life forever. Thank you for helping me push myself. I hope to see you guys soon. I don't know. I mean, that sounds like a positive letter. What do you think?
How old is she, Joe?
She is 11. 11, handwritten note from Elsie. So maybe, by the way, I got to FaceTime her next and see if she's sleeping or if she's up. I'll see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.